But Montague is bound as well as I, in penalty alike. 'Tis hard, I think, for men as old as we to keep the peace.
Of honourable reckoning are you both. 'Tis pity you lived at odds for so long. But now, sir, what you say to my suit?
Saying all what I have said before, my daughter is yet a stranger to this world. She hath not seen a change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere you think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she, a happy mother's maid.
And too soon married are those so early made. The earth has swallowed all my hopes but she. She is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part. And she agreed within her scope of choice, lies my consent in fair according voice. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest. As such I love, and you among the store, one more most welcome makes our number more. Such comfort as do lusty young men feel, when well-apparelled April on the heel of limping winter treads, such delight, among fresh female buds shall you this night. Come, go with me. Go surround, trudge about through fair Verona, and seek these persons out whose names are written here, and to them say, my house, in pleasure of my welcome stay.
Find them out whose names are written here. It is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yard, and the tailor with his last, the fisher with his pencil, and the painter with his nets. But I am sent to find them out whose names are here writ. But I can never find the names the writing person hath here writ. I must to the learned, in good time.
One fire burns on another's burning. One's pain is lessened by another's anguish. Turn giddy, be halt by backward turning. One desperate grief is cured with another's languish. Take some new infection of thy eye, and the rank poison of the old shall die.
Your plant relief is excellent for that.
For what, I pray thee?
For your broken shin.
Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Locked up, kept without food, tortured, whipped, and, oh, God you Gorden, goodness.
God you Gorden, I pray, sir, can you read?
Aye, my unfortune and my misery.
Perhaps you learned without book, but I pray, can you read anything you see?
If I know the letter and the language.
You say honestly, best you marry.
Stay, peasant, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Anselm and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Vitruvio, Signor Placentio and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentin, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosaline, Olivia, Signor Valentino and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio and the lively Helena. A fair assembly, whither should they come?
Up.
Up to whither?
To our house.
To whose house?
My master's.
I should have asked you that before.
Now I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet, and be you not at the house of Montague, I pray, come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
At this same ancient feast of Capulet sits a fair Rosaline that thou so lovest, with the other admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with unattained eye, compare her face to some that I shall show, and I'll make thee think thy swan a crow.
When the devout religion of mine eye maintains such falsehood, then let turn tears to fires. Those who often drown could not die, be burned for lives. One fairer than my Rosaline? Oh, the earth hath never seen her match since first the world begun.
You saw her fair, none else being by, herself poised with either eye. And then the crystal scales, let it be weighed, your lady's love against some other maid, that she scant show well shining at this feast.
I'll go along. No sight to be shown, but rejoice in the splendor of mine own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now by my maidenhead at 12-year-old, I bade her come. What's lamb? What's ladybird? God forbid, where's this girl? What Juliet?
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will? This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou'st hear our counsel. Thou knows my daughter's of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 of my teeth, and yet to my teen be it spoken, I have but 4. She is not 14. How long is it now till Lammastide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Oh, even or odd of all days in the year, come Lammas Eve at night shall she be 14. Oh, Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls, were of an age. Well, Susan is with God. She was too good for me. But as I said, come Lammas Eve at night shall she be 14, that shall she. Oh, Mary, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now 11 years, and she was weaned. Oh, I never shall forget it. Of all the days in the year, upon that day, for I had then laid wormwood to my dug, sitting in the sun under the dove house wall, my lord and you were then at Mantua. Oh, nay, I do bear brain. But as I said, when it did taste the wormwood on the nipple of my dug, and felt it bitter, oh, pretty fool, to see it touchy and fall out with the dug. Shake, quoth the dove house, 'twas no need, I trow, to bid me trudge. And since that time it is 11 years, for then she could stand high low, nay, by the rood she could have run and waddled all about. For even the day before she broke her brow. Oh, and then my husband, God be with the soul, he was a merry man, took up the child. Yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backward, and thou hast more wit, wilt thou not, Shule? Oh, and by my holiday the pretty wretch left crying, and said I, oh, to see now how a jest shall come about. And I warrant, and I should live 1,000 years, I never shall forget it. Wilt thou not, Jules, quoth he, and pretty fool it stinted, and said I.
Enough of this, I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Yes, madam. Yet I cannot choose but to laugh, but should leave crying and say I. Oh, and yet I warrant I had upon it brow a bump as big as a young cockerel stone. A perilous knock, and it cried bitterly. Yea, quoth my husband, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backward, and thou hast comest to age, wilt thou not, Jule? And it stinted, and said I.
Stint thou too, I pray thee, nurse. Say I.
Oh, peace, I have done. God mark thee with his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed, and I might live to see thee married once, I have my wish.
Married is the very theme I came to speak of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
An honor? Were not I thine only nurse, I would say thou hadst sucked wisdom from thy teat.
We'll think of marriage now. Here in Verona, younger than you, ladies of esteem are made ready mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus then in brief, the valiant young and noble gentleman, the County Paris, seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady. Oh, lady, such a man is all the world. Why, he's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast, and read o'er the volume of young Paris's face. Find delight right there with beauty's pen. Examine every merry lineament, and see how one another lends consent. And what obscured in this fair volume lies, find written in the margins of his eyes. This book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks a cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride, for fair without the fair within to hide. That book in many's eyes shall share the glory, that in gold clasp locks the golden story. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him making yourself no less?
Oh, no less, nay, bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like a Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking move. But no more deep will I indite mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come, and supper served up. I must hence wait. I beseech you, follow straight.
We follow thee. Juliet, the county stays.
Go, girl, seek happy nights to happy days.